Hi everybody, it's PT Fiona again. This time we're going to work on a 30-minute full body workout. 30 minutes doesn't give you a lot of time and you have to include a warm-up before you do anything else, otherwise you risk hurting yourself. We're going to cover biceps, lunges, squats. We're going to do push-ups off the wall, a wall sit, a shoulder press, lat raise, and then we're going to work on abdominals, and then we're going to stretch. And we're going to fit it all in as close to 30 minutes as we can. So here we go. We'll start with the bicep curls. If you can use a 4-kilo dumbbell, by all means do so. If you need to go lighter, go lighter. Always look after yourself. You want to be doing this for a long time. I'll just get ready. So the bicep curls, dig your elbows into your hips, take them down to your thighs and bring them up to your shoulders. Never let your arms move. It's only the bicep that's doing all the work. We'll do 12 of these. You don't have to rush it. The slower you do it, the better it is for you. So that's 5. Just remember, if you want to go heavier, by all means do. If you want to lighten off with a smaller weight, that's entirely up to you. This is a self-paced program. And one more. That's the bicep curl done. Our next move is lunging. Now you can lunge with a weight in your hand, but this lunge is slightly different. Come forward, come down as low as you can, and then put your hands on your forward knee. Come back up and use the other leg. Once again, hands on knee. The hands on knee means that you have to get down quite low, and that's the whole idea of lunging. So we'll do 12 of these. I'm up to 4 already. Don't do them fast, do them deep. You're using your glutes and your quads. These are big muscles. You really need to work them hard. We're up to 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll begin to feel it at this point. 10, 11, and 12. Shake your legs out. Let that lactic acid disperse from your muscles so you can keep going. The next thing we're going to do is squatting. We're going to do 12 of those. Just your normal squats, I do believe. This time we'll hold a weight. One weight held in both hands. Come down deeply. Turn your toes out. Point your knees out. Don't have your knees coming in. Have them pointing out. We want 12 of these as well. Nice and deep. Push up with your glutes. Your glutes are doing a lot of work in a squat, and that's the main reason we do them. Beautiful. I think that was 12. Next we've got the push-off. This is at the wall or at the bench or at some surface. You can come down here. You can be as high as you like. I'll do it from the bench. We're going to do 12 push-offs. It's very similar to a push-up, only it's higher. So you're out here. Have your feet fairly wide. Come down. Bend your elbows. Push back up. I'd like you to do 12 of those. Just remember, the height is your choice. I'm just going to do them at the wall here to show you the difference. It's much higher. It's far less challenging. But if you want to come out That's a lot harder. And then again, of course, if you want to do them down on the floor, do 12. Then that's your wonderful traditional push-up. These are not called push-up, they're called push-off. And if you want to get a bit of a spring, that's when it becomes dynamic and a whole lot better for you. So those are the push-offs. And now we've got a wall sit. A wall sit against the wall with your thighs parallel to the floor. In this position, with a weight as heavy as you like. You can go really heavy. You can do a 12 kilo with this. We're going to aim for 30 seconds, and if you're up to it, go for another 30. Okay, off we go. We're starting now. 30 seconds we'll aim for. Stay in that same position the whole time. If you find that 15 seconds are quite long enough, then stand up, shake your legs out, and come back down for another 15. Here we are, we've done 30 seconds already. It wasn't that hard. It's so easy, we'll just stick it out for another 30. It's no trouble. You will find that your quads will begin to feel it, and if they do, give them a rub, give them a pat, and you can shake them out when you stand up. This is a very, very good exercise for your legs and for the rest of you. Another 5 seconds and we'll be through. And that's the wall sit. And up we get. Just work your way back up a wall. Put the weight down. Shake your legs out. Do a bit of a jog. That'll move it on. Okay, we're on to the shoulder press. Shoulder press is like so. We're going to start with a bicep curl, turn the weights around and press up over our head, bring it down, turn and lower. Here we go. Weight of your choice. Once again, up we go. Bicep curl first, turn the weights, press up overhead. That's it. Bring it back down, turn and lower. Do 12 of these. Remember always to turn it as you get to the shoulder and down, up, turn, push, turn and down, up, turn. This is a very good strength training exercise. Whoops. And down. If you want to progress further with this exercise, you can come up, turn, and as you press up overhead, come up onto your toes. Come back down and repeat. Down onto your heels again as you lower the weights. 12 of these will be sufficient. I think we've got about 2 more. Make the last one on your toes. And up. Down. Well done. Okay. Now then, we've got the lat raise. We'll keep these weights in our hands. A lat raise is a lateral raise, which means to the side. We're just lifting to the side. Do 6 like this. And then for the second lot of 6, I'd like you to lean forward. You will find it's quite different. It's more challenging because you've got gravity to work against. Take them up fairly high, but look, you don't have to take them up over here. That's not going to benefit you in any way. Just to here is quite high enough. And that's the lat raise. So now we move on to the abdominals. Where's my piece of paper? We'll lie on a mat. We're going to start with bicycles. I'm going to put it sideways so you get a proper view of what's going on. Lying flat on your back. Put your hands behind your head. Bring one knee in and touch that knee with your elbow. Touch the other knee with the opposite elbow. And the leg that's not being touched has to be pointed out straight. Do 30 if you can. Slow is very good. Probably 10 really slow is as good as 30 fast. I'll leave it up to you to decide how many you think you can do. The more the better, obviously, but do them slow. This is bicycles. We'll do 4 more. And then we're going to go onto our hands and knees. We're going to do pointers. And in order to get our back ready for pointers, we arch and hollow it. Something like happy cat, angry dog, or something like that. Arching and hollowing is a good description of what we're doing though. We're warming up the back muscles. Now take one arm forward, point those fingers, and your opposite leg points backwards. Hold it there. Bring it down and swap sides. This is quite a challenge to your balance. And swap again. And again. Straight as you can, be an arrow. Last one on this side. Nose points to the mat. Don't look up. And last one. Very good. That's pointers. And next exercise is Russian twists. Once again, sitting on the mat. You can have as heavy a weight as you like. A 4 kilo is pretty good. I'd like you to cross your ankles and lift your feet up off the floor and twist to the side, touching the floor with your weight with each twist. Do 30 of these if you can. Now while you're doing it, you may discover that it's very difficult to have your feet up off the floor. In that case, bring them down. You'll still get the twist into your oblique muscles, which are your abdominals around your waist, but you won't get that lower abdominal workout that having your feet off the floor will give you. So do try to have your feet up, even for only part of the exercise. 4 more, and then we'll move on. So that's a seated Russian twist. I've asked you to do 20 of those in the program, but do as many as you can. So now we're going to lie flat on our back, and we're going to do what's known as a leg raise. Arms down, legs down. Lift both legs up. Now bring them down 3/4 of the way and hold them there. Breathe properly. Get that breath into your body. Lift your legs back up and bring them back down again. Do this 6 times. When you get to be good at this, I would like you to write your name in the air, keeping your feet off the floor the entire time. And I mean your full name, no nicknames. You'll find that fun, a great way to get a workout. We'll do 1 more for luck. Hold it and slowly lower. All right, and now we're on to stretches. Just like that, we've done the workout. Let's do some stretches. Take one leg over, pull it into your chest, lift the foot slightly so you get a bit of stretch in your glute. Put the foot down, twist around to the side, Push that knee away with your elbow and look over your shoulder. And swap sides. Pull it in tight. As close as you can, you'll feel it all the way down here. Twist around. Push your elbow into that knee. Look over your shoulder. Wonderful. Okay, put the soles of your shoes together. Press them in. Press down into your knees. And release. We're going to stretch our iliopsoas. So bring one foot across the other knee, one hand between your legs, the other wrapped around. Pull it in towards you and push it away with your elbow. This also stretches your iliotibial band, which is very important if you're a runner. Pop that down and swap legs. Come back up. If you want a greater stretch, you can lower that foot further down on your thigh and push hard, and you'll feel that better stretch. And release. Come up with a spring, because as you know, it's only 10 days away. Take your shoulder, squeeze it. 10 days till spring. What a lovely thought. Other arm. Squeeze it in. And we're going to do that again. Push it in. Stretch out that shoulder. You have worked it hard in that short time. Once again, other arm. Good. Now take that arm up and over the back. Press it down at the elbow. Swing your back arm around. Try to touch fingers. And swap. Push it down, reach around, reach up. That's your triceps being stretched. And release. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push them down your back. Clasp your fingers. Push down again. Lift your hands up, still clasped behind you. And release. Push your hands forward and breathe in so that you round out your back. Now exhale and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Do that again. I'll do it sideways so you get a better view of what's happening. Push forward, round out your back with a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Fantastic. Now we're just going to do a bit of a leg stretch. Toes up to the ceiling. Just remember, the straighter your foot is pointing to the ceiling, the far better the stretch along your hamstring. Flatten that foot, other foot. Straight up, put your weight on your bent knee. And bring it back. Now take the first foot behind you. I'm going to move that mat out of the way so I don't do any damage. Take it back. Have that foot horizontal at the back. Come down. Feel the stretch in your groin. If you can't, push your back leg further away from you. Hold it there. Have a good breath in and a good breath out in that position. And swap legs. Take the other one back horizontally, down onto your bent knee. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. And feel that stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Okay, come up, arms up in the air, bending over. Touch the carpet, touch the floor with your fingertips. Sweep around as if it were an elephant's trunk. Your whole upper body twists around to the outside of your foot. If you can scrape along the floor with your fingertips and keep your legs straight, you'll get a lovely stretch into the back of those legs. Come back to the center and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. And look up at the ceiling. Jut your chin straight up. Get a good stretch into your neck. Now tuck it down into your chest. Back up and look over your shoulder. And the other shoulder. Bring one ear down to your chest. And the other. Back to the center and guide one ear to your shoulder. Try not to lift your shoulder. Drop your ear as far as you can. Get a really nice stretch into the side of your neck. And the other side. That's good. I think we're just about finished. Take your arms.